Hey water signs, thanks for joining. I'm gonna do a reading in honor of coming into Pisces season, and it's the 222 portal, and it's my birthday, and I'm in the desert, and the energy is great, and I'm in a fun, kind of silly mood. I wanna do some readings. I have a ton of decks out, so this isn't that organized, and we're just having fun. We're gonna get some good messages. I'll pull a oracle card for each, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio prior to the reading, so we can kind of see a theme. I'll do like a general water sign spread, and I'll pick out messages individually if they come up, but then I'm gonna do like advice for each sign at the end, pull another card or two, who knows? We're just having fun. Thanks again to all the new subscribers or those that follow me regularly. I really appreciate your support. If this message finds you and it resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. And this is a general message, so take what's yours, leave the rest. And I think that's everything, so let's get right into it. I'll pull one of these shamanic healing cards, oracle cards. I love this deck for each. So let's pull one for Cancer, please. Cancer. Messages from their higher self. What do they need to hear? Teaching. It's a 14, so it's a 5 cards that talks of change. So, you know, they could be just an opening message here for you, Cancer, that, you know, if you're going through something right now, understand that like this is going to be a moment where you're learning something, and then you can give that to others, right? This is teaching you something, whatever it is, this change, this, if you're feeling uncomfortable, this change. Yeah, because I'm already getting the message here that there's just like, it almost just feels unrooted, like a little bit under the surface, chaotic. So whatever this change is, it's teaching you something. We'll get more into it, Cancer. I feel that energy though. Some of you could be feeling some anxiety. I feel it. Whew. All right, this is gonna be a fun reading. I'm getting a lot of messages already. Okay, this is great. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Burden. Okay. Some heaviness right now. And I mean, yeah, some heaviness. I feel like you're almost like cocooning. Like you're almost trying to shelter away from everybody. Like maybe you have one safe space or one safe place or one person or just certain environments that feel safe to you. And then the rest just feels like I don't even want to go there right now. I'm getting. It's like almost like feels like the world's against you, but like, so you're just like, I feel like you're shrinking a bit, a lot of restrictive energy, which I feel like for you is a burden. I feel like you are normally probably a social person. Like I feel like that's, you like being social. You're very comfortable in that setting. So feeling like that's not a safe place could be really difficult. All right, we'll get into it. We're gonna dive into these messages because this is what wants to be seen. This wants to be heard right now. All right, Pisces, 33 card Pisces. Happy birthday, integration. Yes. You know, again, whatever it is we're learning, I'm feeling some heavy energy. Pisces, you might be kind of coming out of it a bit, or really kind of on your way on your journey. You've gone through a lot of these emotions. You've released a lot of things, I feel like. And now it's sort of like, it's about integration. It's like, how do I go about this in my daily life? How do I really create that identity with these new patterns or this new higher level of self? Yeah. You know, sometimes you can feel like there are certain environments where you just feel like how you want to be, or how like really that truly healed place or in really good vibe energy. And then there are other environments where you're just not able to access that as easily. So it's like you're trying to find that integration point. There could be some stuff left under the surface though. There still could be more here. All right. Strong messages to start. So let's see where we go. What do water signs need to hear right now? Messages from their higher self. What do water signs need to hear? What messages want to come out? What messages want to come out? And honestly, guys, if any of these resonate with, you know, I feel like this is, again, this reading, like I'm finding the messages may blend. So take what resonates, take what's yours. Lovers. Oh, starting off strong, water signs. This is why you're feeling the energy. 3 of Pentacles, works. 8 of Swords, interface. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's an intense connection here. Now, it doesn't have to be love, but I mean, this is strong. This is a union strong like this is union vibes, right? Like masculine, feminine union. So whether it's in yourself, whether this is like true decision. And when I say like decision and conflict, it's like opposing energies. It's like you can't, if they're not integrated, you have to pick a path, right? It's a big decision. It's a big decision unless you can integrate, right? It's a big decision unless you can blend the two. And that takes that takes work. It takes lessons. Like I'm hearing like Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh gosh, it's gonna be one of those readings where I get messages in terms of phrases and quotes that I can't recite properly. But yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day is what I'm hearing. Because this is big. This is a big thing. I feel like for some of you, you might have gone really far in your career. Like you've built a lot, or like you've built up your success, but you're not connected to it. It's starting to feel like a burden, this 8 of Swords. You also may not feel like you're being seen. For some of you, you're not being seen for the work that you've put in or how far you've come or what you've built. It's like you're not feeling connected to this anymore. You're not feeling like something's connected to you. For some that it's a relationship, I feel like there's a message that it's like it's not romantic anymore. It feels more like, you know, like the romance is a little bit gone. It's like you can kind of think back to like in the beginning or the wedding to like the romance, and now it just feels like foundational, which is good. It's strong foundation, strong partnership here. But it's like it's a little dry. It's a little just too practical, too day to day. It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm getting like static, like it's very static. It's very static. You're just like not seeing it anymore. You're not seeing the vision anymore of something. Interesting. Okay, let's pull some more. Let's pull another one here. What else? What else for the lovers specifically? What else? For water signs, what else? Wow, the star under the lovers. Up, and here we go. The world under the works. Wow, and 4 of Swords under the 8 of Swords. That's nice progression, though. That's nice progression for whatever this is. Because it's like pinpointing something. The static is gone. You've taken out the noise. You've gone from the 8 of Swords, which is very just, I mean, you can't see clearly. You're not seeing, you're blindfolded. You're not feeling either. It's just complete mental entrapment. To the 4 of Swords, which is extremely healing because you pinpointed something. You figured it out. You figured something out. You know at least what the issue is. You know the issue. And whatever this partnership is, or whatever this thing that you've built is, like, I feel like that cycle is closing. This World card, I mean, it's a little bit almost like the Fool card. It really does speak of transitioning into cycles versus either like the ending or the beginning. It's like full transition. And she is excited. She's just killing it. She's killing it. She's very confident in this. Whatever it is you're confident about moving forward. I feel like you expect there to be some backlash, though. Again, Scorpio, this burden, you might be just living your truth right now. May not seem practical to everybody else, but here you are, like, I don't care. And then again, I see this for Pisces integration here. She's in between 2 worlds right now. You might feel that way. Like but you're right there. You have 1 foot on one side, 1 foot on the other side. It's all about that union. Oof, that balance, integration, union. Oh, it's really intense energy. And I mean, I haven't even gotten to the Lovers and the Star here. Whatever this is teaching you, I specifically write down hearing it for Cancer. Whatever this is teaching you, it's healing something in regards to love or a connection. There could be a change in terms of the home, in terms of a romantic connection. I mean, some of you really might be considering leaving or thinking of leaving, but it's actually something that's very healing for you, making that decision. I don't know, I'm just getting something about shattered, like the dream was shattered, the wish was shattered. It's almost like whatever this is, something's been tainted, I feel like for some of you, you might be dealing with. This might be a very difficult change. This might be a very difficult lesson for some of you, Cancer specifically, but take it for others as it resonates. But there's something coming, there's something more. All right, let's get into some advice for these signs. Let's specifically go with Cancer to start. Special messages for Cancer. That one just wanted to come out right away. Okay, up, here we go, the World. Okay, yeah, something's ending. Something may have ended, something's ending. Either way, this cycle is teaching you something. There's a lesson here, like we said. You may feel exposed or very vulnerable right now. Yeah, King of Swords. I feel like something is very harsh, like it feels harsh. Something feels harsh, somebody's harsh, it's a harsh truth. There's a harshness to it, that the harshness pain, like when it's that type of pain, it's like, ugh, I mean, I'm not trying to get like, be too descriptive, but I mean, that's kind of what I'm feeling in terms of my body pain. It's like, it's not just like a cut, you know, it's like you scraped it and it's everything. It's just like so harsh. It's like, ugh, you know, there's just throbbing and there's just so many different painful feelings. Like someone's words cut like a knife. Here we go. More mottos, but yeah, it's like a cut like a knife. I'm just, oh, Cancer, if you're resonating with this, I feel you. This Two of Swords, I feel you. You might be like really just trying to stay out of your head right now, numbing. That might be where the confusion is. You may not be able to be seeing the lesson here because honestly, I feel like you're trying to protect yourself right now. You have some strong protectors probably that are, if whatever it is this painful, and it's coming up, like you're really like, if you don't feel like you're connected to this or you're really feeling into your emotions, some of you might be like, why am I not upset about this? Understand that this is you protecting you. There are these protectors that come in and you can honor them for what they do for you. But that might be if there is confusion and you're not really seeing the point, like you're not seeing the lesson yet. I'm telling you it'll come, just give it some time. You need some time to heal a bit. A little bit of time to heal, I feel like. Oh, Cancer. All right, let's get some angel messages. What does Cancer need to know here? Angel messages, please. Angel messages. Cancer, please. Helpful people, yes. Seek help from others right now if you're in pain. And I'm just saying friends, family, like it just feels like a nice vibe. Like I feel like just being around people, connecting, try not to stay, you know, if this resonates, like try not to go into this mode, this Scorpio card, maybe this resonates with you right now too, this burden. Try not to exclude yourself. I think, you know, some of this, you know, you'd be surprised just hanging out with friends, going to the park, getting some sun, like it could just really give you that little bit of something that can just really start opening you up. One more, let's go one more. Yeah, there are people who are all around you that love you. I see so much love. I see so much love. So much support. Yeah, no. I'm going to get another clarification on this. No. If I feel like if there's something you're asking yourself right now, if there's something you're asking yourself, or if somebody is asking you to do something, or if you don't feel right about something, or if it's like maybe you're trying to end something and someone's coming back, anything like that, hold your boundary if you feel like that's your truth, if that resonates. Hold your boundary. Anything else? No. But that was a specific message that seemed to be pretty clear. Just the answer is no. I'm hearing the answer is no. And be okay with that. Choose a new direction. Yes. Confirmation. The answer is no. There is a cycle closing. You are moving forward. If people are telling you that you're not or you don't care enough or something, again, back to that message. I understand the pain here. Okay. Okay, Cancer. I hope that message resonated, that special message. If any other water signs are listening to this still and it resonates with you, I'm gonna just put some of these back so we get a full deck here. For Scorpio. Let's get some specific individual messages for Scorpio. There are decks everywhere, but honestly, I love having so many decks. All right, Scorpio. Special advice, messages for Scorpio from their higher self. What do they need to hear right now, please? What do they need to hear? What do they need to hear? The Magician. Yeah, you know what? You're really, like, I honestly feel like you're just really in control. Like, you're just, I mean, it's beyond, like, just going with your gut. It's, like, and it's beyond just, like, it's not really Emperor energy where you're just, like, taking control of the situation. Like, it feels aligned. You know, like, you're coming from a place of alignment. Like, and this is what I'm saying. I feel like this is other people's burdens with whatever it is that you're doing, if that's what you resonate with the burden. Because I feel like, again, you feel like you need to restrict yourself, but it's like, I just know that whatever I'm getting, whatever path you're doing, whatever you're manifesting, like, it feels so true to you. Like, you're not even, like, nobody else's opinions can even, like, it doesn't even feel true to you because you're in your authenticity. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like, yeah, you're coming out of this. I feel like whatever it was, or whatever are these burdens, I don't know, just feeling like almost homeless, but almost like homeless, but in like an excluded way. Like, I feel like you're coming out of this. You're bringing a bit more balance. I still feel like you're keeping your energy to yourself a bit, but you're confident in what you're giving your energy to, who you're giving your energy to. I feel like you're turning away from some that don't make you feel balanced. Something that doesn't make you feel balanced. What else for Scorpio? But yeah, I still feel like this confident energy. It's like the Magician is like, it's a different type of confidence. It's so crystal clear. It's crystal. It's air energy, right? It's Mercury. It's like crystal clear. Crystal clear. You know you're moving forward. You're in a direction. You're crystal clear. You may not know exactly where you're headed. You're looking around. You might try a bunch of different boats. But all you know is it's like you're going in the right direction. 9 of Cups, you're going in the right direction. 9 of Cups, I mean, yes. Yeah, don't let other people put burdens on you or make you feel burdened by this if you're feeling this good. Yeah, it's going to take some time to get used to or work through it, but it's like you're just living your own path. I mean, for me, this is your own path. Whatever your path is right now, you're doing it. You're making it work. Feel like you're balanced. You have plenty that keeps you balanced, even financially. You're pretty stable. It's crystal clear to you. Don't even question yourself. All right. Let's get an angel message for Scorpio. Not the right time. You might be hearing this, or there might be something that it's not the right time to do. So if there are multiple things going on in your life, it's like, I feel like, look, it may not be the right time for everything, right? Remember, there's all these different things. It may not be the right time for everything. It may not be the right time to make a bunch of moves, but you could definitely go in a different direction. What else on this not the right time? What else on this not the right time? There could be one specific decision that you're not as confident about, and that could be for you. It's not the right time for that. Oh, that's a lot of messages, but fine. Let go. Yeah, it may not be the right time to go back to something. It's like if you're tempted to go backwards, it's not the right time to do that. You have more to do. Romance could be from a past romance. Not the right time. You have to let go of that. It's not the right time to come back. Or you need to let go. Letting go will make it the right time to bring this romance in. But then we have a big no here. Yeah, I really feel like this is one specific message that if somebody from your past wants to come back, if there's something that you feel very comfortable in that was something you are choosing to move away from, don't. Well, the advice is no. Tap into what your intuition is telling you if this resonates. I feel like this is also just boundaries. It's like standing your ground on your vision, on what you're wanting, on what romance means to you. It's like, don't accept anything less. And it may not be the right time, right? There may be stuff you need to work on for yourself. It's not the right time to go right back into something or even if it's like a job, like maybe you need time off in between. Like it's just, there is some things to work through before the next one comes in. All right, Scorpio, I hope that message resonated. And again, for if any of the other signs are watching this, you got some messages too, that is great. Let's put this back in and we'll finish off with Pisces. And then maybe pull an oracle message because cards are fun. But all right, Pisces. Special messages for Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear right now? What do Pisces need to hear, please? Pisces. Wow, Pisces. Four of Wands. Three of Swords. I get a couple messages with this. For this, I really feel like this speaks to integration. These heartbreaks, this pain, this trauma, what it is we're all here to heal, to break patterns, to not perpetuate them going forward with the people we interact with, or if you're, parents or whatever it is, it's just us really starting to integrate these lessons, this healing into the world, right? To prevent less pain, right? And so it is like your 1111, like this pain, it's the portal here. It's integrating the lessons. It's integrating the release, the healing. It's integrating the healing. Things that come into your life, you can call it twin flames. You can call it these intense situations that have brought about your biggest thing, your biggest challenge, or some major hurdle of healing. These are your 1111s. They don't always feel like what this card looks like, but it's your journey. It's what it's about. It's about integrating that and understanding what integrating means and getting satisfaction out of that journey. It's satisfaction out of that journey, that you're healing yourself to bring that healing to the world. Like you contribute your own healing. All of the healings contributes to the overall healing, the reduction of suffering in the world. What else for Pisces? Oh, you always give me deep messages, Pisces. Six of Wands, yeah. You are successful. You're an example. I feel like I just had this in your last reading. It's coming out again here. Know that you have successfully done this. This was meant to be. Even the pain, if you can see it, if you can see these teachings, these lessons, with these burdens, integrating these burdens into our story, the narrative that we tell. We tell ourselves so many narratives all day long. Tell ourselves so many narratives. It's like, let's tell ourselves like this type of a narrative, the one about us healing and like the beautiful strength it took and how we looked into ourselves. One more card, Pisces. Okay, 3 more cards. 2 of Wands. So for some of you, kind of now the separate message here. For some of you, you're definitely wanting this, again, moving on. But I feel like the mindset is what's controlling you, that's holding you back. You know, this is contemplation. This isn't 3 of Wands energy. This isn't 3 of Wands, it's 2 of Wands. The Emperor. It's a masculine energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, but for me, it really just feels like what's controlling you. The mindset, the belief that you can't do it, that you can't do it. It's like part of you believes part of you wants it. I think your being wants it. Part of you is protecting you and thinks it's protecting you. It's about tapping into whatever that is. What's under here? Let's get 1 more card. Page of Swords. There's a message under the surface. There's a message here. Get curious. Get curious about it. Ask yourself about it. Just talk, I mean, honestly, literally, like, if anyone's familiar with, like, IFS modality of therapy, it's like, actually talk to your part. Ask it. Get curious. Curiosity is really amazing to tap into a nice state of consciousness to process things. All right, let's get 1 angel message for Pisces, please. Angel message for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know, please? Oops. Okay, we're gonna take this one out. Big happy changes. Big happy changes, yes. Remember, you're successful here. You're doing it. Big happy changes. Tap into that vibration. Believe in yourself. Believe it. Believe it. It's the narrative you tell yourself. It's the narrative you tell yourself. Get curious about where that narrative possibly came from. I mean, now these cards are all messed up. So, 1 more shuffle. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. Cards are everywhere. 1 more message for Pisces, please. In the near future. Something big's happening in the near future. Take advantage of, again, at minimum, the first 6 months of this year with Jupiter in your sign, and then it does a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'm not going to try to recite it. I'm not an astrology expert, but I am a fan, and I do try to read up. But basically, it's in and out of Pisces for a good amount of time. But this first, like starting now, like tap in. Tap in. Big happy changes. If there's something you want to change, the energy is right for it right now to expand on something. All right, I'm going to pull 1 oracle message to end this reading. I really love, this is the Universal Love deck. It's a very goddessy deck. And I love it. Nice. Nice stuff. All right, here we go. Message, please. Ooh, relationship. Yeah. There's been a lot about, I'm going to read this card for everyone, but there's a lot to be said about relationships. I'm getting emotional intelligence. There's a lot to be said in terms of the relationship we have with people, the relationship we have with ourselves. You know, that narrative we talked about. It's so important in any of the things that we're going through is to have that narrative. Like, we can set that narrative. It's like what, like most of this stuff is in our bodies as like feeling and emotions. And then we really like are constantly, I think like a bigger part of our brain is like sensation is what I learned in the course I'm taking and the program I'm in. And like there's like the smaller part of our brain just like constantly makes up stories and information to explain what we're feeling in our bodies. It's like a lot of it's in our body. So the relationship we have with ourselves, the narrative we choose, and these are accurate narratives. We can really look for the lesson. We can accept the lesson. We can see what happened in the situation and what our part of it was, and get curious about why we've done that and grieve it, let it go, release it. And if you move on and you work towards improving, that's all that matters. That relationship with yourself, the relationship you build with yourself helps you with the relationship you build with others. Your internal world mimics your external world, right? Like your external world is a reflection of your internal world. Okay, let's read this card. And then we'll send you off. All right, relationship. If you are struggling, okay, let's start over. If you are struggling to find loving and meaningful relationships, it may be worth checking on the relationships you have with yourself. Okay, exactly what we were talking about. Our relationship with others mirror the connection we have with ourselves. If you feel you are not enough, you might give too much too early and be taken advantage of. If you feel you cannot be loved for who you are, your relationships might be shallow. If something is lacking in your relationships, look to what is lacking within you. It is not your sole responsibility to make a relationship work, but when you come to the world feeling undeserving of love, you are more likely to accept something less, thinking something is better than nothing. But wait, for love will come. Search for love and meaning and connect with those who can help you find it. All transforms when we transform. Beautiful message. Beautiful message. Water signs, I hope you found some messages that resonated. If it did, please feel free again to hit that like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all soon.